Good morning and welcome to the Bubba Show. It's Monday, it's recap and preview. I hope everybody had a great weekend and hope everybody enjoyed the U.S. Open and had a happy Father's Day for you fathers out there. I guess Marion wasn't such an easy golf course that they could master, as so many of the experts and prognosticators had said that it would be an unbelievably easy U.S. Open, kind of like the markets. As the prognosticators and tell you how easy it is just to buy every dip, we've now found out that maybe the buy to dip mentality is not really the right way. So as we take a look at last week, it tried to mirror the week before as we opened up Monday, a little higher, got whacked. Tuesday gapped higher, got whacked late Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, shivers were sent through the market as there was trouble in Japan, and overnight the futures markets actually reached the double bottom of around 1600 in the S&P. And then, of course, by Thursday afternoon, all had been forgotten and the markets were up almost 200 points, looking to be almost an identical repeat of the week before. And then on Friday, markets gapped higher again, but by the end of Friday, as they say, down went Frazier and the markets got hammered, finishing down 130. So now what have we seen? We've now seen 3 down weeks out of the last 4. We see a market that seems to struggle. We're seeing a lack of energy in the rally to try to push this market forward. So we're seeing lower highs. So since the May 22nd key reversal, we're seeing a series of lower highs in the market, which is indicating that a correction is imminent. A correction is imminent. So as we look at last week's action, we notice a couple of things. Volume is always much higher on the down days. We see a lot of the market internals are breaking down. So the indication is that the market looks like it wants to go lower. Now, we're not going to predict, as they try to do at Marion, and tell you what's going to go on, but the charts are indicating some weakness. I think this week you want to watch the 1630 level in the S&P, maybe 1640, and watch the 1600 level, which is now held on the 2 meetings and the 2 crushes down to that level. As we look forward into this week, we've got a market that is got a lot of news this week. But the biggest news and what's been the biggest problem has been the FOMC, or the Fed. Last Thursday, as I was doing Fox, I had said to Liz Clayman, it looks like something's going on with the Fed. And, I was in the pit, so I said I couldn't see the news. And sure enough, she immediately found out that the Fed said they're going to do whatever it takes to calm the market, which was why the market rallied and why the bond market rallied. But in the bigger picture, we're seeing interest rates at yearly highs. We're seeing a lot of pressure on the market and a lot of infighting within the Fed itself. So as we look forward this week, we want to focus in on what the levels are showing us. We want to look for the market to start to try to correct. This is perfectly natural, and this is actually more healthy for the market if we would get a little bit of a pullback and let the markets freely trade versus trading just strictly on what the Fed does, because what that does is just helps the wealthy and the rich, and it doesn't help the average Joe. So looking at the market, let's look at 1630 on the upside. Let's look for some 1600 support, but let's look for the market to be kind of choppy early here in the week. A little bit of volatility probably. It is summer, but you do have a big announcement coming out, and there will be some other news which we'll go over tomorrow. So let's see how these levels hold out, but let's look to sell right now. We're looking to sell at resistance. If you'd like to see or listen to my new radio show, go to libertyradioexpress.com. I'm on every day between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then tonight is the Average Joe Options Call, which I would love to see you participate in. Please email me at todd@averagejoeoptions.com if you'd like to learn how to participate in the Monday Options Call, where we actually give out trades. And we actually do a real nice job with that, so we'd love to see you there. It's todd@averagejoeoptions.com. For Monday, for recap and preview, The Bubba Show. We'll see you on Tuesday.